Today we're going to be cracking the code of productivity like never before. Whether you're chasing that dream job, building your side hustle empire, or just trying to keep your life from turning into a chaotic mess, productivity is your secret weapon. But here's the twist, it's not about working harder, it's all about working smarter. I've got 7 tips which are super unique as well as effective. Tip number 1, harnessing curiosity for productivity. Curiosity might have killed the cat, but it's going to supercharge your productivity. Tapping into your natural curiosity can make you so productive, and let me explain. Start to explore unfamiliar territories. Think of yourself as an explorer, but instead of new lands, you're exploring new ideas. Dive into books, documentaries, or even YouTube rabbit holes that you normally wouldn't. Start a curiosity journal. Write down any random questions that pop into your head. Why do cats purr? How do submarines work? Keep track of these questions and explore them. Why? Because you will be surprised how many brilliant ideas come from the most random things. Also, make sure you're channeling your inner toddler and keep asking questions like why about everything. Engage in conversations with people from different walks of life. You never know when a chat with your neighbour about their garden could actually inspire your next big project. Tip number 2, embracing creativity breaks. You know that feeling when you're staring at your screen and your brain feels like it's turned into mush? You need to start entering creativity breaks. They're short, fun, and can totally refresh your mind. So how do you do it? You can start mini art sessions, so grab a sketch pad, some markers, or even colouring book. Spend 10 to 15 minutes just doodling or colouring. It's like a spa day for your brain. Secondly, you can use movement and music. This is by far my favourite. Blast your favourite tunes and dance like no one's watching. Thirdly, mind puzzles. Take a few minutes to solve a Sudoku puzzle or a crossword. It's like a workout for your brain, but without the sweat. Tip number 3, understand the difference between good busy versus bad busy. There is a massive difference between being good busy and bad busy. Good busy is a morning jog that leaves you feeling refreshed and energized. A random meet up with friends that fills your heart with joy. Essentially, it's anything that nourishes your body, mind, or spirit, leaving you buzzing with positivity and purpose. Now let's shine a light on the dark side of the busyness. Anything that drains your energy and leaves you feeling depleted is bad busy. It's the endless hours spent commuting through gridlocked streets or the monotonous tasks that sap your creativity. Sometimes you can't avoid the bad busy, but you need to find a delicate balance between good busy and bad busy. It's all about recognizing activities that uplift and empower you, whilst getting rid of the ones that drain you. Next time you find yourself swept up in the whirlwind of busyness, pause for a moment and think about it. Ask yourself, am I embracing the vibrant vitality of good busy, or is this bad busy? Tip number 4, the science of sound. Have you ever noticed how a good song can change your mood? Sound isn't just for dancing, it can also boost your productivity. Let's jump into a few different sounds that can really help. So firstly, you've got ambient sounds like rain falling, waves crashing, birds chirping. These sounds can create a calming backdrop which can help you to focus. You can even create customized playlists. Create playlists tailored to your tasks. Upbeat music for those high energy tasks like cleaning, and something more chilled for when you need to concentrate. Tip number 5, tapping into the flow state. Flow state is that magical place where you're so into what you're doing that time just flies by. And here's how to get there. This is so important and it's so different for every single person. You need to figure out your peak hours. When are you most alert? When are you most focused? For some it's early morning, for others it's late at night. There's no right or wrong. Schedule your most demanding tasks during these times. For me personally, it's first thing in the morning. You also need to minimize your interruptions. Turn off those phone notifications, close unnecessary tabs. You can even put a do not disturb sign on your door. Protect your focus like it's the last slice of pizza. You also need to set specific goals. So instead of a vague work on project, set a specific goal like write 500 words of the introduction. Clear goals will help you dive deep and also stay on track. Tip number 6, the 1% rule. Improving by just 1% daily might not seem like much, but over time, these small improvements can lead to significant long-term gains. This concept, known as the 1% rule, emphasizes the power of incremental progress. One effective way of leveraging the 1% rule is actually by vocalizing your plans. Say your intentions out loud to make them a lot more real and a lot more concrete. For example, if you're feeling sluggish and you want to stay in bed, tell yourself that you will get up and tackle your tasks. Verbal commitment can help push you into action. Another strategy is the 2-minute rule. Start a task with the intention of doing it for just 2 minutes. This method lowers a mental barrier to starting something. Often, once you begin, you'll find it easier to continue beyond the initial 2 minutes, gaining momentum and making more progress than you actually initially intended. By using these techniques, you can actually enhance your productivity without feeling overwhelmed. 1% rule isn't about making changes overnight, it's about consistent small improvements that accumulate over time, leading to substantial results. Tip number 7, experimentation. There's no one size fits all when it comes to productivity. You've got to experiment, you've got to tweak until you find what works best for you. Try new techniques, don't be afraid to mix it up. Whether it's a Pomodoro technique, time blocking, or something totally different like working in 17-minute bursts, give it a shot. I used to work whilst walking on a treadmill, and not only did I lose a few pounds, I was super productive. It's also really important to reflect and adapt. Regularly review what's working and what's not. Be brutally honest with yourself and tweak your strategies. And make sure you celebrate your progress. Give yourself a pat on the back for your achievements, no matter how small. There you have it, 7 unconventional productivity hacks to help you crush your goals and live your best life. Remember, it's not about cramming more into your day, it's about making your time work for you. Mix and match all these techniques I mentioned, experiment, and most importantly, have fun with it. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring that bell so you never miss an update. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.